The fifth way to wealth in this day and age is capability. And here, I could list all sorts of technologies for you to master, and I thought about it. But at the end of the day, the overarching compelling observation is you need to master artificial intelligence if you would be wealthy. When in this day and age, in the year 2025, you have at your fingertips an array of accountants. You have a group of lawyers. You have a set of professors, historians. You have at your fingertips all the collective wisdom of every great entrepreneur. You have everything that I know, everything that any other CE knows. All you have to do is go to the AI, put it in deep think mode, plug in all of your circumstances, all of your hopes, all your aspirations, all of your problems, and then start to query it and then engage with it. I tell all my executives, before you ask a lawyer, before you ask a banker, before you ask any expert, go to the AI, ask the AI, make it think. Grind the silicon overlord. Okay, this is very important because many of the suggestions I'll give you next, they were out of the reach of the working man. They were out of the reach of the middle class. You could say, yeah, those sophisticated trusts or those sophisticated legal constructs, that's great, but I don't have the money for that. I can't afford to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on lawyers. And let me tell you a secret. I have dozens of lawyers that work for me, thousands of lawyers I've employed, spent hundreds of millions of dollars on lawyers. The first thing I do when I have a question is I go and ask the AI. After I do that, I argue with it. It tells me no, I ask a different way, I threaten it. I ask it to give me a solution. I find a 95% solution, I find the solution, and then I take that solution, I send the link to my management team and my lawyers, and I say, look, I solved the problem, this is what I want to do, give me your execution plan, and then I give them anywhere from 2 to 5 days. If you're feeling charitable, give them 5 days. If you're in a hurry, give them 2 days. If your financial advisors, if your accountants, if your lawyers, if your executives can't, if anybody, your friends, your family, they can't figure it out in 2 to 4 days, they're going to get exited from the gene pool. Change the lawyer. Change the whatever. If someone said, I can't use the telephone, I can't figure out the web link, you sent me a book, but I can't read, you would find someone else to work with. This is very important. You know, the path to wealth is through capability. But 2025 is the year where every one of you became not a super genius. Every one of you is collectively 100 super geniuses that have read everything the human race has published. If you have the humility to ask for help from the AI, don't put your ego first, put your interest first. Your family will thank you in years to come.